Reality check, man, from your device, you know, it's a unique one, aromatic, realistic TV. Anyway, today, my viewers and subscribers, we're going to look into the Finance Minister, Nigel Clark, and his budget presentation. The man sent a damning blow to the agriculture sector. Nigel Clark sent a devastating blow to all farmers in Jamaica. But the Labour rights have it to say Nigel Clark is the best finance minister. The PSOJs have it to say he is the best finance minister. And this budget presentation that he just laid out, they have it to say it is one of the best things. But what I want to bring across to my viewers and subscribers, home and in the diaspora, this guy Nigel Clark is very articulate. He's a real good presenter. In other words, a salesman. That is his job, to sell the Jamaican people something. So if we, the citizens of Jamaica, get caught up in the articulate of his speech, the I's, dot and cross, the T's, and his suit and his flair and his swag, and don't pay key attention to the substance of his presentation, then we will get tricked. Because we don't caught up in the flair and the swag. We don't caught up in the I's and cross the T's. I don't get caught up in the articulate of the speech. I get caught up in the substance of the speech. And where substance is concerned in this speech, it's lacking for substance. Because as I said before, the man sent a damning blow to the agriculture sector in Jamaica. It's like he lick out every wind out of the agriculture sector in Jamaica. And why do you say that, Aromatic? I want you to kick back and I want you to just listen as I lay out this presentation. Because as I said, Nigel Clark not do nothing for help poor people. The only thing Nigel Clark concerned about is to pay down on the debt. And is to give the PSOJ deals. That's all Nigel Clark care about. But anyway, Jamaica, let me go down in it. The minister, which is the Minister of Finance, Nigel Clark, is now removing GCT and imported raw food. They are going to remove GCT and imported ground provision. Now Jamaica, and I'm going to St. Elizabeth now. And I see where in the previous local government, like 2 weeks ago, the people of St. Elizabeth vote to give the Jamaica Labour Party the whole and the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation. And I am also going to St. Ann, where I see the people of St. Ann also go out and vote and give the Jamaica Labour Party the control of the St. Ann Municipal Corporation. You know, hear what I just said, Jamaica? Those two parishes is two of the largest parish where it's concerning of agriculture product in Jamaica. St. Ann, huge in agriculture. St. Elizabeth, huge in agriculture. And the people of St. Ann and the people of St. Elizabeth just walk into the polling station 2 weeks ago and vote for Andrew Holness. And 2 weeks later, Nigel Clark come in a parliament and say he might remove GCT from importing raw food, ground provision. What a slap you get in on the face. You see, when you fool and stupid and incompetent, these are the things that will happen to you guys. And it is going to continue to happen. Because if you allow yourself to get used and abused, not sending no form of message to the government, you are showing the government that anything that he do, you're lockstep and in line with him because of your foolish, stupid, incompetent, diarted mindset. St. Elizabeth is huge in farm in Jamaica. St. Elizabeth is huge in farm in Jamaica. St. Ann is huge in farm in Jamaica. And these two parishes just vote to give the Jamaica Labour Party the control of both municipal corporations. And 2 weeks later, Nigel Clark come and slap you in our face. Slap you in our face.
Keep blazing your fire, fire, fire. Blazing your fire, fire, fire. This is Jimmy Morgan, bigging up Aromatic Realist TV. Real about ya here. Subscribe now. YouTube. Boom.
What is Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness doing Jamaica, my viewers and subscribers, at home and or in the diaspora? They are killing the local agriculture sector. What Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness is doing, by removing GCT from raw food coming into Jamaica, removing GCT from ground provision coming into Jamaica, is killing the local agriculture sector. It's killing the local agriculture sector. Remember now in Jamaica that we spend $6 billion on importing food coming into Jamaica. All kind of garbage, all kind of junk. $6 billion. And when we are selling the world things globally, you know how much money we make? 1.3 billion. We are spending like 4.5 times more on things that we purchase than what we are producing. So it is telling me, as a human being, as a youth who think and think out of the box, that Jamaica is not producing anything. If we import stuff and it costs us $6 billion to purchase it, but when we are selling back stuff, we only then make 1.3 billion. It is telling me we are not producing anything. So for a struggling agriculture sector, a struggling agriculture sector as the one that we have right now, struggling to keep up, and you are going to remove GCT from imported raw food, ground provision. It is telling me that what Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness and the PSA Joe is doing right now is killing the local agriculture sector. It not take rocket scientists to figure out that Jamaica. We import 6 billion and we export 1.3. So that is telling me that our local farmer is not exporting nothing. And they are balling in Jamaica to get their product to sell. So if they are not exporting nothing and they are struggling to get their product to sell in Jamaica, it is telling me that that sector is struggling. It is struggling to stay afloat. So if you have an agriculture sector that is so fragile, struggling to stay afloat, then why would you as a government would then turn around and remove GCT from raw food, from ground provision, to bring in the cabbage, the carrot, the tomato, the lettuce, the apple, the strawberry, name it, to bring those things into Jamaica. Unless you want to kill the sector, you are hurting the sector. And Jamaica, we must take these things to consideration. If we not control with food, we not control with health. The easiest way for a man kill you off is through your food. And when you don't know what you are eating, you're only setting up yourself for failure. Every country in the world right now is pushing to all preserving as much food as they can. Food preservation. Every first world country, every nation on planet Earth right now is investing in their agriculture sector. So you have to ask the question, then why is Jamaica is trying to kill their agriculture sector? And at the end of the day, if you cannot feed yourself as a nation, you are in big problem. If you are waiting on somebody to feed you, you are setting up yourself for trouble down the line. If you cannot feed yourself, Jamaica, you are in big problem. Your number one thing as a country is to make sure you preserve your food. Make sure you can feed yourself. Grow what you eat. It is simple as that, Jamaica. So if you have a prime minister and a finance minister who know that the agriculture sector is struggling right now, and on top of that, he went and making budget presentation with the assurance of the prime minister, the go ahead, because they all have to go over those documents before he went to budget and release that to the public. So the prime minister is full aware of what is taking place. The prime minister is full aware of what is taking place. The prime minister know that our agriculture sector is struggling. But yet still he give Nigel Clark the go ahead, the green light to come in the parliament to announce that they're going to release GCT and raw food coming into Jamaica. When you release the GCT, what that spell? It spelled danger for the local farmers. Because people will seize on the opportunity. People will capitalize on the opportunity. What they will do now, they will buy more in quantities to bring into the island. Because it is more cheaper now because there is no GCT there. So they're gonna dump all manner of junk now in Jamaica. While the local farmer is there, cannot compete. The local farmer cannot compete. Why would a government who say him care for the poor? Why would a finance minister who claims that he is the best thing go and do such thing? Knowing that the agriculture sector is already struggling. These people can hardly keep up. I want to labor right the growing on the top, but Nigel Clark is the best thing. Nigel Clark is the worst finance minister Jamaica has ever seen. The man only care about pay down on the debt and cut PSOJ slack. You know see what they want? St. Elizabeth, you just go vote parish council election and give Andrew Honest victory down there. St. Ann people, you just go vote local government election and give Andrew Honest victory down there. Huge farming communities in Jamaica in these two parishes. And Nigel Clark just turn around 2 weeks later and just slap you in the face. Me not sorry for enough for you, know. Me not sorry for enough for you. You know who me sorry for and who me vice for? The people them who are not a part of the Andrew Holness train. Try their best to go out there and do what they have to do. But you people outnumber them. You people outnumber them and give Andrew Holness dominant over these two council. But 2 weeks later, look what I'm going to do to you, slap you in the face because you're stupid. You're stupid. Stupid. You're not sorry for you. You're not sorry for you, man. And that fear happen to you. And that fear happen to you. You think you can keep up with the people them who they import things for coming to Jamaica? No, then remove the GCT. Some man go buy more stuff now because them not have to pay to clear it, brother. Them not have to pay on GCT pan it, brother. So when they start dump all of them things in a Jamaica, what going to happen to who know? A dead who no go dead. But me not sorry for who, no for who dead. Because you no see the reality, you no see the facts, and they try to deny it. You no see the reality, you no see the facts right in front of your eyes, and you they try to deny it. 2 weeks ago, you have to say what you do. But give the man the go ahead. The win on the parish. Big, huge farming parish, St. Anne's and St. Elizabeth. And 2 weeks later, this is what Nigel Clark go no. You no deserve it, man. You no deserve it. You no deserve it. Because if you allow a man to use and abuse you, me no wrong the man to do that. Think about it in Jamaica. A struggling agriculture sector, you know, who is struggling or hardly selling anything in. 1.3 billion comparing to when we import 6 billion. So we not do nothing. We not make no money. You are struggling to sell your product locally. And you are not selling it internationally. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do to keep up in this market that is now one-sided? GCT removed from ground provision, raw food. It's going to now flood the shore of Jamaica. What no go do to keep up? I have no sense, brother. Me tell you no, I don't listen to the flare. Me no watch the that eye. Me no watch the cross tease them. Me no watch the articulate of the speech because them go to college, university and everywhere to master the Queen's language to trick you know. But what I pay attention to is the substance of that message. Is the substance of that message. Because if you don't pay attention to the substance of the message, you will get carried away and caught up in the swag, in the articulate of the man. That's not what I am about. I am about substance. And there is no substance in this budget speech to elevate the poor people of Jamaica. What a slap in the face to St. Elizabeth farmer them. What a slap in the face to St. Anne's farmer. And what a slap in the face to farmer right across Jamaica. What a slap in the face to farmers right across Jamaica. Nigel Clark budget speech. Nigel Clark is removing GCT from raw food coming from overseas into Jamaica. When the Jamaican agriculture is struggling, they can hardly stay afloat. They can hardly find market in Jamaica to sell their product. But the Jamaica Labour Party is now giving GCT free for people who are importing food into Jamaica. Think about it. The greatest finance minister, Nigel Clark. That's how the Labour right them having. That's how the PSOJ having. So he cuts the PSOJ slack. Let's see a man Remove GCT from us, what them are raise up a Cayman as part. GCT from goat. And now we can remove GCT from food. You know, Sister Andrew Holness and Nigel Clark is killing the Jamaica agriculture sector. If you want to kill a people, control their food. The Andrew Holness administration is setting up the Jamaican people, brother. If you want to control a people, control their food. And that is exactly what is going on right now. They are killing the local agriculture sector and flooding our market with imported food. We don't know how them food they grow. We don't know what in them. The only thing them end up in our system. Pressure, diabetes, cancer, all kind of thing in we little picnic them right now. What never used to happen. Never used to happen. As a people, the number one priority of a nation is to make sure that you can feed yourself and don't depend on outside source to feed you because you don't know what is in that food. And your government is setting you up to fail when he removed GCT from ground provision and raw food now coming into Jamaica. The message is sent. If you are not incompetent, stupid, fool, you will understand what is going on. The message is clear. The message is to kill the local agriculture sector in Jamaica and flood the market with overseas product. Who have eyes, let them see. And who have ears, let them hear. Stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. I will continue to tell you to follow me over YouTube. Touch the notification bell and the little thing named all. So when I drop a video, you should be the first to find out. If you're not subscribed yet, I still wait for you with open arms. Because as I said, Aromatic Realistic TV, we speak truth to life. We give it to you clear as a crystal. We don't confuse the people. We don't deal with tabloid, propaganda, gossip. Speak truth to life. So be a part of the moment and be a part of history. We tell them, say, a John Good Road. Be well, my people. And the signature word, I will continue to remind them. Art of love. Art of love. Art of love. Peace, my people. Out.